All right, everyone, here we are with another video with Invest for Tomorrow. And to all the first-time viewers and investors, welcome to the channel. And to all the subscribers, welcome back. All I ask for in return is for you to smash that like button to let me know you watch this video and to stay tuned on in towards the second half of this video. Right after I'm done talking about OCGN stock, right, and its chart analysis, we're going to talk about a ticker symbol you want to add to your watch list. I talked about it yesterday. It was at $14 and now it's at $12. Cathie Wood has a big position in this stock, and you may be interested in it as well. I know a lot of people are kind of bashing Cathie Wood and her style of investing, but no one was saying that when those positions were up, right? And the only way she was able to catch them when they were low was when they were falling. So keep that in mind, and she rode them back up. So obviously you got to do your due diligence and research, but it's definitely a stock you want to add to your watch list moving forward. And before that, I'm also going to talk about yesterday's home run, how we hit 30% plus gains, right, at the peak of when I mentioned a stock yesterday over at the Discord. So if that's something that interests you and you want to take your portfolio to newer levels, or you're a learning and beginning investor that wants to learn and practice, you can join me and the other members. We're 100 plus members already, and we look forward to have you join us. The link is down below to the description of the Discord, guys. Check it out in the description down below. So Ocugen Inc. stock, right? OCGN, it had nice spikes here, and that worried me as I started seeing it around this area and pull down. Like, it almost made me feel like the anticipation we were waiting for in April, we just lived it. That's it. Those runs, those two runs of about like what, $2-3, you know, it's something to be aware of. Like, that's all we got. I mean, this stock was supposed to get closer to FDA approval, right? That's what the rumors said. That's what we were waiting for. So I've seen a lot of different articles, good ones, bad ones. At the end of the day, if you believe in the stock and you've done your research, you're here. And if you don't, you already left and you're watching it because you're trying to find another opportunity or position to enter before it runs, or if it starts running, right? Because you have that fear of missing out because you left at a small loss, or you just broke even, whatever it was that you did, right? But Ocugen just announced this, right? April 20th. Today is April 20th. Ocugen's partner, Bharat Biotech, ramping manufacturing to produce 700 million COVID-19 vaccine doses annually, okay? I've stated that Ocugen, if it gets into the US market or any market other than India, it's going to take some time. And this might be one of those players to get revenue over time, right, from the recurring vaccines annually. And it just said it there, right? Annually for 700 million. Now they're trying to get 100 million COVID-19 vaccine doses over to the US market and like Central America after they started having those opportunities, and South America and so forth. And some people were even saying Canada, you know, other areas in this area of the Americas, right? Other than just the US market. But they're trying to get over to the US market 100 million doses. That's what they want to do once they get FDA approval and they're able to go ahead and distribute it here. But it hasn't happened. So if Ocugen keeps on taking too long, right, this is getting hurt because of the other performing vaccines. If you look at the other vaccines, if you don't have a small portfolio with all the different vaccine candidates, right, in a list, you won't notice this. But if you do put them all in a list, there's some that are green and there's some that are red, and Ocugen falls in the red because it's taking too long to get here, and there's vaccines that are catching up to it or about to actually go ahead of it. So keep that in mind. Now, if this does turn out to be a big opportunity long term, right, like months from now, years from now, it's because of this vaccine doses annually opportunity, right? Because Ocugen's going to get 45% of the profits from the biotech company in India. And if they go ahead and have that many doses annually, it's going to make an impact, right, for Ocugen. But it doesn't say for the US. It just says the biotech company is ramping up manufacturing for those doses annually. It could be for India, it could be for somewhere else and not the US. And that's hurting Ocugen 100%. So The FDA approval is what we're waiting for, but our support level here is 524, guys. We're sitting at 544. 524 gets broken through, this could get on its way down to newer lows, newer support levels, and working further away from the 50-day moving average in a downward direction. So you want to keep that in mind. Now, our resistance level is slightly above the 50-day moving average, and we're going to talk about that in just a moment. But the 50-day moving average is 560, okay? We want to break through that first for the bulls to pull upwards. But the resistance level is up here at 579. The bulls definitely want to break through that to get out of bearish territory and break away from the 50-day moving average in an upward direction. But before getting there, and before getting to the 50-day moving average, the highest point in this sideways movement in bearish territory is right here at 551. The bulls need to break through 551, guys. They do. But it does not signify or guarantee that the bulls will get through the 50-day moving average or anywhere up here. It's just momentum and an indication of where it's going, guys. So that's what we need to watch for. We want to watch our support, our resistance right here in bearish territory, the 50-day moving average, and then breaking through 579 to break away to newer highs. As always, guys, if you learned something new, don't forget to subscribe. Click on the bell to not miss a single video that I post. Share this with your friends and community so they can be informed as well. And guys, smash that like button. It helps out the YouTube channel and it lets me know you appreciate the time and effort I put into making these videos. Let's go ahead and jump in to the winners of the day from yesterday and also the ticker symbol to add to your watch list. Let's talk about the home run of the day, okay? And I talked about AMBO. It's another stock picking up volume, and it got a lot of news with Amazon partnership, and I was talking about how these penny stocks were bumping today because not only was AMBO running because of Amazon, but also CLNE had jumped because of that. Now, it's currently sitting at 246, needs more volume, and as I was typing, it was slightly passing the 1 million in volume, which is what we like to look for, and that doesn't always guarantee anything, but it was a start, right? That was getting us to understand what's up. So we caught this one at 236, okay? So this dipped after a run, it dipped, and it pulled back, right? Right here to lows of 242. So we caught this way back here, okay? Back at this moment. So we caught it at the best dip and we rode it. And right there in just a matter of minutes, it gave us more than enough. Like in the pre-market. I'm not even kidding. Right there from that point forward, there was a big opportunity. And it pulled back into the opening of the market close to 237. And it took off to 289, right? That's all we look for. 10 to 20%. This stock gave us more than 10% on that jump. And at the high of the day, it gave us beyond our expectations. Okay? Way past 20%. And here are some results of one of the investors. And this is where we post our profits. And I'm going to zoom these in just a moment. And this was the day trades of AMBO, thanks to Invest for Tomorrow. So to that investor, thank you for pointing that out, giving credit where it's due. But I'm going to give credit to you because you hit a home run today, and that is what we're looking for. That's what I want everyone to do with these positions. So this person went ahead and bought at $3,300 and sold at $3,600. $300 right there. Bought back in at $3,500 and sold at $4,000. So that right there was a total amount just between those two of almost $800, okay? And then we have another one here that gave another $300. This was $1,000 in one day in a matter of an hour or two at $1,200 and sold at $1,500. Now, am I guaranteeing these results every single time? No. But what we look for is 10 to 20% to maximize profits, minimize losses. And if this is something that interests you, you can join us over at the Patreon and the Discord. The links are down below, and we look forward to have you join us. The slots are filling up quickly, guys. I do want you guys to be aware of that. We're on our way to 100 members, and I look forward to you guys joining us. And I have a series to equip you guys and prepare you guys to become better traders at maximizing profits, minimizing losses, and we're out here making money while the market is red. So what's the stock I want you guys to add to your watch list. So this stock has been beaten down really hard, okay? When I first talked about it, I stated that this could fall closer to $15. And if it did, it was going to present itself as an opportunity, okay? I went ahead and talked about that almost a week ago. I mentioned it again. And for the last 2-3 weeks, I've talked about this one. And this is way below where I mentioned. And Cathie Wood loads up on this one. There's a lot of institutional ownership going up. And this stock will be one of those that's set to explode in the long term. So SKLZ, I definitely recommend doing your research, doing your due diligence. And when you're playing this one, you got to know you're investing in the future, right? This is a new technology that's going to roll out to be more enhanced. So it's basically bringing the past to the present and turning it into the future, because there's going to be like betting on there and stuff, playing games that we know since our Nokia phones and since way back when we used to not even have touchscreen phones, like regular phones, playing bowling, solitaire, things that you would play on the computer. And they're looking to expand. So this is a stock to do your research and understand as much as you can at these levels, because the opportunities are endless. Now, I'm not saying you're going to get your returns right away, but this could possibly be a swing trade for the next several months, or it could be a long-term play for the next year or two as this company grows. I mean, the company does have to grow. They have some work to do. But like I said, you're investing in the future when you invest in Skillz, SKLZ. This is definitely a stock you want to add to your watch list. If you want to see the full weekly watch list that I just posted this weekend, join us. The links are down below. I look forward to have you guys join us. We have an incredible group of smart and intelligent investors over at the Patreon and Discord, and you are able to become part of that as well. We look forward to have you join us. As always, guys, thank you guys so much for watching, and let's make some money.